Cancer. Hi. So today we're gonna be having a look at the upcoming week for you from the 28th of March to the 3rd of April 2022. We're gonna be having a look at your recent past, the current energies, and your immediate future, as well as pulling an oracle card of them to serve as a piece of advice from the universe to you. I ask you that before anything else, you leave it a like, you subscribe to the channel because it really helps a lot. And also, you could, if you're interested, you could also have a look at not only your sun sign, Cancer, but also at your rising sign and your moon sign, and see what resonates with you and take that, and what doesn't, you leave it off. Okay, those are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. So let's have a look into it. Main energy of the reading, the Emperor. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords reverse, and the Page of Swords. In the current energies, we have the Nine of Wands, the World reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. And the immediate future, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so Cancer, there's a theme here with the Emperor that you are working towards channeling into your inner power. You want to take charge of your situation or of your circumstances in your life. You want to you want to own it and kind of take a more active take more of an active part in it, instead of just your usual passivity. So in your recent past, we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords reverse, and the Page of Swords. I take it to mean that you were in some situation in your past that really did not feel good for you, and may have made you feel restricted in some type of way, or stuck in what seems like it was a very bad situation for you. There was mistrust, there was a sense that someone abused of your trust, and yeah, and you decided to throw yourself at something new and see where it goes, basically. In the current situation with the Nine of Wands, the World reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles, there is a feeling that, yeah, you are still standing and you took on this challenge to create a new life for you. There's a sense that all the restriction that you felt in the past have kind of been lifted, because now you are standing your power more. I can see that you are wounded deep inside you, but the most important thing that I take from that is that you made a decision to move past that. With the Word reverse, I get the feeling that that even though you made this as a conscious decision, you might be still struggling with the full scope of it. Or you might be even feeling like a sense of delay. Like, for example, if I have decided to go and to do this and to change my circumstances, why does it feel so hard? Why does it feel like I'm putting so much effort and I'm still not quite there yet. There's a sense of like impatience, I would feel like. Especially considering that you're very much on the emperor vibes, you know? You want to make things happen and you want to make them happen for now. So, of course, you're impatient. But let's see. For the immediate future, we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. I take this to mean that all those changes that you're trying to implement into your life, all this new chapter of your life of you standing in your power, that this is bringing some feel good energy to you. You just need to keep in mind that this is a process. This is not something that happens overnight just because you set your mind to it. You know, you decide to do this and this is beautiful, but there's also some very needed healing that you gotta do for you to be able to fully manifest those changes that you want. It's kind of like a duality going on between what you're doing on a very concrete level. I feel like on a very concrete level, you are doing those changes. Those changes actually happen, but in your mind, there is still a need for healing. But let's look further into it. Let's clarify. Let's have a look into the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Devil reverse, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so I take this to mean that a big part of you standing in your power now came from a very deep realization that you had, that you were stuck in some type of toxic patterns for you. It could be a toxic relationship, it could be a toxic work environment, or it could even be some toxic thought patterns in the sense of like self-limitation. But you have decided to break free from that, and that is a big theme in your life right now. Let's see the Eight of Swords in your recent past. The Sun reverse, the Six of Swords reverse, and the Three of Swords. Whatever made you feel so stuck in that situation in the past only happened because your confidence, your self-confidence was shot in a way, and you had this deep desire to move past from that, to go towards calmer waters and a calmer mindset as a whole. But that was hard to do. That was hard to do because in a way you didn't feel like you would be able to do this. And of course, this feeling of perceiving yourself as being restricted came from a place of deep sorrow within yourself. That was hard, whatever it is that you went through. But I get the feeling that this sorrow is kind of like fading away in a sense, which is quite nice. Let's see the Five of Swords reverse here. The Three of Cups reverse, the Emperor again, and the Four of Pentacles. So all this harm that was done to you and all the sorrow that brought to it it really made you, it pushed you to owning who you are and go after what you want to achieve. In a way, it really served you. It served you to face some needed things that you needed to address in your life, maybe, and pushed you into this direction. Let's see the Page of Swords here. The Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Magician. That's great. Exactly like I saw it, this all this hardship, and trust me, it seems like it was really hard on you, but it served to kind of like ignite some fire within you that motivated you to create something for yourself now, to really nurture yourself and your projects, and to work on manifesting them. And honestly, I feel like you deserve it. You deserve a break from that. Let's have a look into the Nine of Wands in your present situation. The King of Cups, the Five of Cups reverse, the Ten of Cups. Yes, you are still standing. I feel like you're still very much dealing with the aftermath of that, with all the places, kind of like coming to term with all the places within you that got hurt. But I see that you really committed to, really move forward. You really, really want this. And you really want this stability in your life and this sense of like belonging. And you're working towards that. You're determined to make it happen, which is good. Let's see the word reverse. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups reverse. I feel like I take that to mean that you got a feeling that you learn a valuable lesson with those hardships, and you really want to make things different. But right now you're kind of like an apprentice in this. You're not used to this, Cancer. You are someone of stability and of having your routine and the things that you know and how you used to go about them. So of course, like those changes, they might not feel super comfortable for you right now, and that might make you feel a bit lost. And I feel like in a sense you kind of like replay it a lot in your head. Like, did I do the right thing on deciding to move forward? Did I not? You question this. And I feel like this is kind of like the struggle, the inner struggle that there is right now within you. All this effort in like healing from this and creating something different, but at the same time you also wonder, did I do the right thing? Should I really have left? Let's see what the Seven of Pentacles say here for you. The Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, yeah, I feel like all this, the root for all this, self-doubt, if I could call it this way right now, It's because you keep on replaying what ifs from the past. And there's a strong energy here of the need for you to let things settle down within you so you can better go with the flow. That it doesn't, if we think about it, it's hard to think of some such considerable changes to happen just because you decided to, or because it seemed like the right thing. Even though I get the feeling that it is the right thing to change that, I feel like you should allow yourself to heal from that. And that maybe all this looking back into things might not come from a super woke place, so to speak. You know, it's just like a need to go back, an urge, a need for stability at the end of the day. And you can always create that stability again. You can do this. And I see you working towards that. Now, in your immediate future, let's have a look into the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're exploring unknown territory, and you are charging towards that. And yes, it's what speaks to you the most. I feel like you have your moment right now of questioning this, but I feel like the message of it is that you're gonna realize that actually moving on is what speaks to you the most, and that all those like moments that you feel like looking back and this nostalgia, it mostly comes from a place of uh, kind of feeling intimidated by all the hard work that involves to rebuild your life, basically. You know, it's a very human reaction, I feel like, because some things take work. We're like, is it the right thing to do? Wasn't it the best thing to stay with the things that I know? But no, sometimes there's a need to move on to a new chapter. At least it's what I see here. Now for the Queen of Pentacles, in the immediate future, the Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Word. Yes. Once you move past this resistance that you're feeling of like getting the work done, like get your sleeves up and doing what you have to do for you to get your life back in order, kind of thing. Once you set your mind to it and you commit to it, that's gonna bring like much needed healing. The healing does not come from you staying where you are and replaying scenarios in your head. The healing comes precisely from you moving forward and getting your life back in order on a very concrete level, getting your finances in order, your living situation, and really closing this chapter. You really need to let the past be the past so you can move forward and better embody those emperor energies that you have right now of being the creator of your future, being the one in charge, not just being the person who things happen to. Now with the Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Star, the Page of Pentacles. Can you see how many pentacles there are in here? It's real, like the healing that you need comes from a concrete place. You are really gonna feel more at ease once you have your things in order. And right now it might feel like there's a long road, a long path towards that. And that might even be what scares you. But with the star here, it really seems like it's such a beneficial route for you. You don't have to get everything done now, but you do have to work towards that so you can get there on the other side. So yeah, that's what I wish for you. And let's pull a card of the Oracle deck as a piece of advice from the universe to you. The Creator. Let me read it because it's an Oracle deck. The person in this card has harnessed the energy of fire and is able to use it for creation rather than destruction. They invite us to recognize and participate with them in the understanding that belongs to those who have mastered the fires of passion without repressing them or allowing them to get destructive and out of balance. They are so integrated that there is no longer any difference between who they are inside and who they are in the world outside. They offer this gift of understanding and integration to all of those who come to them, the gift of creative light that comes from the center of their being. The King of Fire tells us that anything that we undertake now, with the understanding that comes from maturity, will bring enrichment to our lives and to the lives of others. Using whatever skills you have, whatever you have learned from your own life experience, it is time to express yourself. What a coincidence. This is exactly what we talked here. So that's it, Cancer. I really hope this was helpful for you. Don't forget to leave it a like and see you next time.